During Super Bowl 52, HBO dropped the much-anticipated trailer for Westworld Season 2, which premieres April 22nd. Here's a breakdown of all the secrets hidden in the trailer. It starts off rather serene, as if we were watching an ad for the frontier lifestyle itself. Ranchers, Native Americans, majestic landscapes. In an awesome visual, a cattle drive leaves its frontier backdrop and charges into Westworld's corporate hallways. From there, the guards' guns are useless against the rampaging robotic bulls. Here's Clementine, confirmed to be back in Season 2 after her dramatic Season 1 arc. In another shot, a woman flees on horseback. Based on her long, dark, curly hair, could this be Clementine too? We see Jeffrey Wright's Bernard with a robot a few paces behind him. This seems to be a new android model. Is it a creation for a character we already know, or a new design entirely? The new android that Bernard designed thrusts a Westworld tech into what looks like a very unfortunate and fatal situation. At first glimpse, it looks like things aren't going well for the lab techs, but that actually appears to be Abernathy, a host, in the chair and the guards surrounding him. Maeve is shown leading the bull charge, though it's possible that this isn't a scene from the actual season, but rather a spot for the ad itself designed to represent the robot uprising, with Maeve as one of the leaders. If this fancy shindig is anything like the party thrown at the end of Season 1, it's in for quite the shakeup. If you look closely, you can see Ben Barnes' Logan pictured at the party. That means that this is a flashback sequence and presumably means we'll learn more about Logan's life after he gets out of being left for dead in Westworld back in Season 1. Speaking of that finale party, it wound up looking something like this. Here's Ed Harris as the Man in Black, whose true identity was revealed last season, looking pretty upset in the rain, which is kind of his thing. We only get one look at Teddy in the trailer, the close-up of him with fear in his eyes and a hand over his mouth. Bernard leads a group of men to investigate a shore with many bodies washed up on it. Here you can see the bodies, but are they hosts or are they guests? Bernard and Dolores together in the lab appear to be pleased with whatever's going on. Are all the hosts aligned on this revolt? Dolores is pictured here wearing a modern fancy dress. This could either be a flashback with Arnold or a hint at where the story takes her and Bernard in the future. Maeve's hand is extended to catch what is either snow or ash, neither a good sign in Westworld, if that's even where she is. Could Maeve be in Shogun World? The woman pictured behind her, out of focus, looks like she could be wearing a kimono. This is a familiar shot from Season 1, Maeve holding her daughter's hand. Chances are we'll see more of this flashback in Season 2 as it does drive Maeve's story. Dolores looks out over the western landscape, vowing to make this our world. Dolores is pictured in front of the Native American characters introduced as part of Ford's new narrative, so presumably she is leading these people who were introduced late in the game into Westworld. Expect plenty more coverage of Westworld ahead when Season 2 premieres on April 22nd. To tide you over, watch the secret origin of Westworld as well as all the hints in Season 1 that led to the reveals of Arnold and the Man in Black's identities. And for all things Westworld, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN everywhere it's possible to watch.